Question 1. Where did the ceremonies take place? Can you name any public buildings in India that are made of sandstones? Answer. The ceremonies took place in the campus of the Union Building of Pretoria, which were attended by dignitaries and leaders of many nations. In India, Rashtrapati Bhavan and Red Fort are buildings made of red sandstone. Question 2. What does Mandela thank the international leaders for? Answer. Mandela felt very privileged to welcome the international leaders at the swearing ceremony because not too long ago, the South Africans were considered outlaws. He thus thanks all of them for having come to witness the historical ceremony. This was a gesture of international recognition to a newly born free, democratic nation, and it could be considered as a common victory for justice, peace and human dignity. Question 3. What twin obligations does Mandela mention? Answer. Mandela mentions that every man has twin obligations. The first is to his family, parents, wife and children. The second obligation is to his people, his community and his country. Question 4. Does Mandela think the oppressor is free? Why/why not? Answer. Mandela does not think that the oppressor is free because according to him an oppressor is a victim of hatred who is behind the bars of prejudice and narrow-mindedness. He realizes that both the oppressor and the oppressed are robbed of their humanity and peace. Question 5. How did Mandela's hunger for freedom change his life? Answer. Mandela realized in his youth that it was not just his freedom that was being curtailed, but the freedom of all blacks. This changed the fearful man to a fearless rebel. He sacrificed the comforts of a settled family life to fight for a greater cause. He joined the African National Congress, and this changed him from a frightened young man into a bold one who fought against racial prejudice. Question 6. Why did such a large number of international leaders attend the inauguration? What did it signify the triumph of? Answer. To be the part of the inauguration, international leaders showed a gesture of solidarity from international community to the idea of end of apartheid. It was the significance of the victory of good over evil and triumph of a tolerant society without any discrimination. Question 7. What does Nelson Mandela refer to as an extraordinary human disaster? Answer. Nelson Mandela refers to the apartheid policy of the white race against the black people as an extraordinary human disaster. White people snatched freedom from the colored people of South Africa to whom the country belonged. The black people were subjected to oppression for long. They were not even allowed to discharge their obligations to their own families, community and their country. White people had no compassion for them and oppressed their own people and put them in prison. If they had some freedom, it was curtailed. The black people lived the life of a slave.